Hello, namaste. To face the challenges that while we are on the cancer treatment, I felt like after all the mood swings, the emotional ups and downs, I felt like I have to be emotionally very strong and build the emotional strength so that I can face the challenges that this treatment will bring on to me and see how I can survive to what extent. Now, how did I do this? What did I do? I had to split myself into two persons, like two people. One is this is me, one me, and the other me who is inside me with whom I just keep talking and talking. So it's like your conscience, you're speaking to your own conscience and just letting it out will always help is what I found out, is what I figured it. So this will be like your healing and your cleansing within yourselves. Start talking, chatting within yourselves to yourselves about all the things that where all did you go wrong, where all were you right, acknowledging all the relationships that you have been all your life with your children, with your friends, with your family, your in-laws, your husband, your neighbor, or a small conversation which might have happened at a train station, airport, bus stop, or any grocery store with strangers. It's like you're cleansing yourselves from inside wherever you have gone wrong over the years. You yourselves are like saying sorry. Maybe there were many things in your life which now at this moment you feel like you might have been wrong. You should have said it this way rather than you told something else. You might have hurt someone's feelings, and you might have been arrogant. So just filter it out layer by layer, layer by layer, digging much deeper inside, and saying this very powerful term to all those relationships, to all those incidents and situations where you might have acted much more pleasantly in a very nice way, but you did not over the years for whatever reason. This is the time that you speak to your conscience, to yourselves, with all those relations, sitting at a place, cleansing your mind, saying this one strong, beautiful, powerful word, sorry, I apologize, which is like it will only heal you, it will only clean you from inside. The food that you eat for the cancer treatment, all the restrictions, or the healthy food, the blueberries, the juices, the less fiber or the more fiber if you have ostomy bag, will only help you with extra vitamins and minerals and protein, as in like bodybuilding wise, your immune system building wise. What about your emotional strength? This is the best way to clean your mind, to clean your brain, by saying sorry, by acknowledging all the arrogant moments which you might have faced with your family, with your relatives. So over and over again, I did this with myself, sat in one corner. If you believe in any faith, if you're very religious or any faith you believe in, you will definitely have some sources or the other where this emotional cleansing may be in a different way. And if you would like to do that, it's all up to your. I did this over and over again whenever I remembered it consciously, saying sorry to all those relations. This will definitely build your emotional strength. You will be mentally very strong, and this will help the cancer cells inside your body. They will also understand that this is a new person now who has who is healing herself, who is healing himself emotionally. Now this woman is much stronger than how, as a cancer cell, what I'm doing within her body is at a very tiny low level, whereas this woman has built up her strength in her mind so beautifully that now you'll have much more tolerance, resistance, and capacity at a very higher level to combat cancer and chemo treatment, just in case if you're going through this chemo treatment. It's exactly like a phone or a laptop or anything else, or a car which needs charging up. And when once your phone has been charged up to 100%, how efficiently your phone works, or your car's battery works, or your laptop works, versus when it's like 10%, 8%, 20% of the battery left, of the life left, we are much worried that it may not last long. So it's exactly the same thing that I experimented with my mind, and I feel very strengthening. I feel a bit much stronger, but it's like we are human beings at the end, with so many external situations and things happening around us, which we are like not in control of. Everyone and everybody around us, everything around us. So we might always again, over and again, fall into the pit of loneliness, sadness, thoughts of like, will I be able to even like live my life? Will I be able to come out of this treatment ever? Come out of this label called, that is stuck with me right now, that I have cancer and all that. So these emotions will again bombard your head, your brain, and it's happening with me, even though I'm like trying to strengthen my mind, build my mind, brain emotionally strong. But then when that moment comes where you are susceptible, you are vulnerable to those thoughts, those emotional mood swings and all, I think the best way to face that moment, that challenge, is to just go with that flow, go with that sadness. If you want to cry, your tears are rolling out, I think the best way is to let the tears roll out. Let you be in that moment of sadness and loneliness and worries. And time heals everything is one more beautiful statement, which is like ancient. People are over and over say this. This definitely fits in even with while going through this cancer treatment too, that we won't be always crying and crying and crying, tears rolling out of our eyes. That would stop, and we will again bounce back, is what we have to always remember. So this is how I am going right now, strengthening myself, splitting myself into two different people, where one is crying, one needs help, the person in me needs support. The person in me needs constant assurance that you will come out of this cancer treatment, you will be able to come out of it. So the vulnerable me, who is so sad about this tag, me being labeled as cancer, is always very poorly, sad, upset, needs constant support with mood swings and all that. Whereas it's the same me who knows that she has to be emotionally very strong, who knows that she has to take care of herself, who knows that she has to cook very planned, nutritious diet which will replenish the dying cells, which will give some nutrient growth to the growing cells which the body needs to fight cancer. So it's like two people within me who is sad and who needs help, and the other person within me who can help. So if we understand this strategy and this psychology, that you are the healer for yourself, and keep doing this healing all the time. For example, if you remember that you have bought some plants from the nursery, very good thing. But then I was the person who the plants died because I didn't take care of them. As a human being, I am on the top of the hierarchy that I should be helping everybody in the universe. So I didn't take care of the plants and the plants died. So but I kept giving excuses the whole time that, I didn't get much time to water the plants. I was so busy. I forgot about it, all these excuses. So this is the time now, if you remember that incident, that occurrence, it's a small example of me buying the plant. You can you can actually take this instance example of plant and see how this fits in various other things that you haven't done well or done correctly, but now you have the time to clean yourself, clean your body emotionally, mentally, and say sorry, acknowledge that you haven't done well, but now you are acknowledging it, and that's it. That's the cleansing done. There's no more repentance and no more grievance or sadness about it. So coming back to this example of plants, the plants died. I was responsible for the plants, but I had so many excuses to give in my life that I didn't take care of them. The plants died. I can't do anything about making the plants go alive, because that happened way back. I can do something which can make me feel better, is like bring those thoughts of those plants back in your mind. Say sorry to those plants, even though they are physically not visible, available in your backyard or in your garden, wherever you have kept it. But say sorry to those plants that, hey, oh dear marigold or whatever, I couldn't take care of you. It was me who bought you from the store, from the nursery, with so much of joy and interest, but I couldn't take care of you. I couldn't water to you, and you died. So I'm answerable in a way. I'm responsible for my actions. But now, today, I take the accountability and I say sorry to you. Will you forgive me, even though physically the plant is not present? But will you forgive me with your consciousness? Will heal you, will make you feel better, and that's it. Your karma, if you understand what karma is, your karma should have been cleansed. So this is what I kept doing over and over again whenever I remembered this theory. And I felt like I should be doing I feel like I should be doing this more and more, to emotionally strengthen myself and get relieved out of all the pressure that might have built because of all these things which were piling up in my head as a memory, and went unacknowledged, is what I felt. So if you like this way, this concept of self-healing and self-cleaning and getting relieved and relaxed, you can try implementing this in your life too, which will also help every cell, tissue, body, nerves, neurons, nervous system in your body while getting treated for cancer. I think definitely this should work.